What is up, Nexus crew? Get ready, because the gaming universe is absolutely buzzing, and we've got the inside track on all the biggest drops and wildest rumors hitting your console. The news cycle is moving at warp speed, so if you miss this, you're missing out on some absolutely unmissable updates that could change how you play. We're diving deep into everything you need to know, from potential platform expansions that will blow your mind to massive legal battles that could shake up the industry. Plus, we're breaking down the latest on network stability and getting a first look at a highly anticipated title that's already generating massive buzz. Don't blink, you won't want to miss a second of this. Let's get into it. Platform expansion shocker. We're kicking things off with whispers that a massively popular title might be making its way to even more systems than we thought. Could your older console be getting a surprise upgrade? We've got the details on this potential game changer that has everyone talking. Next up, we're talking about the big players and how they're protecting their turf. Sony's been in court, and the stakes are high as they defend their brand against unauthorized goods. We'll break down the latest legal maneuvers and what it means for the market. Then, we're addressing a major disruption that left many gamers in the dark. A widespread outage caused significant frustration, and we're digging into what happened and the impact it had on players worldwide. Finally, we're getting an exclusive peek at a game that's already got the community hyped. From its gameplay reveal to its star-studded cast, this is the title you'll want on your radar. Get ready for the hype. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's go. Platform expansion shocker. Could a major title be heading to older consoles? Recent whispers suggest that a highly anticipated game, currently slated for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series SX, might be expanding its reach to include the PlayStation 4 and the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2. This potential multi-platform release, if true, would be a significant move by the developer to capture a broader audience, making the game accessible to players on a wider range of hardware. The information comes from a usually reliable insider known for their accuracy regarding Capcom leaks. This source corroborates previous rumors, stating that the game, referred to as Resident Evil Requiem, is indeed planned for release on these older and next-generation handheld platforms. While the exact release window for these versions remains uncertain, and it's acknowledged that they might feature different technical implementations to accommodate the hardware's capabilities. Much like past console generations saw varied versions of games, the core of the rumor points to their eventual arrival. This potential expansion is particularly interesting given the game's current showcase of impressive graphical fidelity, which is optimized for modern systems. The insider speculates that features like ray tracing, prominent in the current-gen version, might be adapted or omitted for the PS4 and Switch 2 versions to ensure smooth performance. However, the confirmation from multiple sources within the industry grapevine lends significant weight to the claim. The insider emphasizes that while they are not the original source of this information, their repeated confirmations from various contacts lend a high degree of credibility. The implication of these new versions is that they might not be ready for the initial launch alongside the PC and current-gen console releases. This suggests a staggered release strategy, allowing the development team to fine-tune the experience for each platform. The prospect of playing such a graphically intensive and immersive title on less powerful hardware raises questions about how the game's visual and performance targets will be met. Past examples of developers successfully porting demanding games to older consoles, often with impressive compromises, offer hope that this could be another such success story. If these rumors hold true, this move by the developer would significantly broaden the game's market penetration. It would allow players who have not yet upgraded to the latest generation of consoles, or who prefer the portability of a Nintendo device, to experience the title. This strategy could also be a response to the evolving market landscape, where ensuring accessibility across as many platforms as possible is key to maximizing a game's commercial success and cultural impact. The gaming community is already abuzz with speculation, with many expressing excitement at the possibility of revisiting the horror genre on their existing or upcoming hardware. But what else is shaking up the gaming world? Stay tuned as we pivot to a different kind of industry development that's making headlines. Legal battles and brand protection. Sony secures a major win in its fight against online counterfeiters. Sony has achieved a significant legal victory in federal court, with a judge ruling that operators of numerous online marketplaces are liable for violating PlayStation's copyrights and trademarks. This ruling is a crucial step in Sony's ongoing efforts to combat the proliferation of fake PlayStation-related merchandise and protect its brand integrity. The lawsuit, filed in April against dozens of online shops, alleged that these entities were operated by counterfeiters from China and other countries. Sony accused them of coordinating to sell fake PlayStation goods, ranging from accessories to merchandise, thereby misleading consumers and infringing upon the company's intellectual property. A key aspect of Sony's complaint was that these counterfeit operations actively deceived consumers by manipulating search engine results. They allegedly used PlayStation trademarks in website content, text, and meta tags to attract unsuspecting customers searching for genuine PlayStation products. In some cases, they even omitted trademarks from item titles to evade detection, relying instead on carefully crafted descriptions and titles to snag unsuspecting buyers. Following the filing of the suit, none of the accused retailers presented a defense. This lack of response led the court to issue a default judgment in favor of Sony. The outcome was a decisive win, with nearly 36 online storefronts being found liable for trademark infringement and ordered to pay $500,000 in damages. This substantial penalty underscores the seriousness with which courts are treating intellectual property violations in the digital marketplace. The legal action highlights a broader trend of major companies actively pursuing legal avenues to protect their brands in an increasingly crowded and often deceptive online retail environment. For consumers, such victories can mean greater confidence in purchasing authentic products, knowing that companies are taking steps to eliminate fraudulent listings. It also sends a strong message to bad actors that operating counterfeit businesses carries significant financial and legal risks. Furthermore, the case illustrates the complex challenges faced by platform holders like Sony in policing the vast ecosystem of third-party sellers. While the ruling provides a clear legal precedent and a financial deterrent, the sheer volume of online marketplaces and the global nature of e-commerce mean that the battle against counterfeiting is a continuous one. Sony's proactive legal strategy in this instance demonstrates a commitment to safeguarding its brand reputation and ensuring a trustworthy marketplace for its customers. While legal battles are one aspect of the industry, unexpected service disruptions can also cause major ripples. We'll explore a recent widespread outage next. Network disruptions. Thousands of gamers were left disconnected as PlayStation Network experienced a major global outage. Sony's PlayStation Network, PSN, was recently impacted by a widespread outage that left a significant number of gamers worldwide unable to connect to online services. The disruption, which began on September 3rd around 6:20 p.m. Eastern Time, quickly escalated, with Outage Tracker Down Detector logging nearly 10,000 user complaints in a short period. Data from Down Detector indicated that the majority of affected users, approximately 88%, reported issues with server connectivity. An additional 7% experienced problems logging into their accounts, while around 5% reported in-game disruptions, such as being unexpectedly removed from active gaming sessions or facing difficulties loading online modes. This widespread failure meant that many popular multiplayer titles became unplayable, and crucial PSN social features, including messaging, friends lists, and party chat, were also rendered inaccessible. The sudden and unexplained downtime triggered a wave of frustration across social media platforms. Many users took to Twitter, tagging Sony's official support handle at Ask PlayStation in hopes of receiving an explanation or an estimated time for resolution. However, as of late Wednesday evening, Sony had not released any official statement or update regarding the cause or the expected duration of the outage, leaving the gaming community in suspense. This incident underscored the deep reliance many PlayStation owners have on the network's always-online infrastructure. The PSN is not just a gateway to multiplayer gaming, but also integral to digital purchases, game updates, and social connectivity. The lack of immediate communication from Sony fueled speculation among players, with theories ranging from server overload due to high traffic to unforeseen technical glitches or even potential cyberattacks. While PSN has experienced outages in the past, the scale and duration of this particular event were notably significant. Reports of connectivity issues spanned across multiple continents, affecting users in North America, Europe, and Asia. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities inherent in large-scale online services and the critical importance of robust infrastructure and transparent communication during service disruptions. Gamers are now eagerly awaiting an official explanation from Sony to understand what transpired and when full network functionality will be restored. From service interruptions to groundbreaking reveals, the gaming world is always full of surprises. We're now shifting gears to a highly anticipated title that's just dropped some major news. 7 First Light breaks cover at PlayStation State of Play. A new James Bond game, 7 First Light, has officially revealed its release date and gameplay during Sony's State of Play. During a recent PlayStation State of Play presentation, Sony provided the first official gameplay showcase for IO Interactive's upcoming spy thriller, 7 First Light. The event also served as the platform for a major announcement. The game is slated for release on March 27, 2026. The gameplay footage shown has already generated significant excitement among fans eagerly anticipating the title's debut. The gameplay premiere featured an uninterrupted mission playthrough, offering viewers a clear, unadulterated look at the game's mechanics and atmosphere. Developed by the studio renowned for the Hitman franchise, 7 First Light clearly shares a substantial amount of DNA with IO Interactive's acclaimed World of Assassination series. Visual cues, such as James Bond's movement animations and the user interface elements like button prompts, bear a striking resemblance to those found in the recent Hitman trilogy. While this initial similarity might raise questions about potential reskinning, the extended gameplay sequence quickly demonstrated that 7 First Light is forging its own distinct identity. As the mission progressed, the game revealed its unique offerings, incorporating a thrilling car chase sequence, intense gunplay, explosive set pieces, and cinematic moments designed to capture the essence of the James Bond franchise. Longtime fans of IO Interactive's work may also notice a significant improvement in the gunplay and overall pace of action compared to the Hitman series, suggesting a deliberate evolution in the studio's combat design. Following the gameplay reveal, official cast confirmations were made, with Patrick Gibson confirmed to portray James Bond. The full cast list includes other notable actors, adding further anticipation for the game's narrative and character performances. Post-presentation, IO Interactive released additional details and commentary. Game director and CEO Hakan Abrak stated that the game is being built as a wholly original James Bond experience from the ground up, one that blends the sharp tension of espionage with the bold spectacle the franchise is known for. He elaborated that the gameplay is rooted in their signature immersive design, combining stealth, action, and creativity in a way tailored for Bond. 7 First Light is set to launch on PS5, Xbox Series XS, Nintendo Switch 2, and PC with a standard price of $69.99/€69.99/£59.99. A special pre-order bonus upgrades any addition to the deluxe edition for free, which includes 24-hour early access, 4 item skins, gleaming lighter, gleaming earphones, gleaming phone, gleaming pen, an exclusive weapon skin, and 4 outfits: Day of the Dead, Desert Explorer, Silent Anchor, Gentleman Operator. The deluxe edition will also be available at launch for $79.99/€79.99/£69.99. For collectors, the 7 First Light Legacy Edition, priced at $299.99/€299.99/£259.99 for PS5, Xbox Series XS, and PC, Includes the full game, deluxe edition content, an exclusive golden gun weapon skin, the obsidian gold suit outfit, a golden gun figurine with a stand and secret compartment, a certificate of authenticity, and a steel case with a magnet. That's a wrap on our deep dives for today, but we've still got a quick recap and your essential calls to action coming up. And that's a wrap on today's essential updates. We covered potential platform expansions for a major title, Sony's legal victory against counterfeiters, a widespread PSN outage that impacted thousands, and the exciting first look at the new James Bond game, 7 First Light. Don't forget to smash that like button if you found this info valuable, subscribe to PS5 Nexus for all your gaming news needs, and ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Let us know in the comments which story you're most excited about, and make sure to follow us on all our social channels for more exclusive content.